The grabber is just evil incarnate, he's just some disgusting id from the universe. So that was more challenging.
I love seeing you reteaming with the wonderful Scott Derrickson, one of my favorites. What was it like coming back together for The Black Phone?
It was awesome. Sinister was a great experience. I think it was great for him, too. It was an important movie in my career. It was my first horror movie, and it was like I was turning 40, and Scott kind of reinvigorated my love of genre movies, and I learned a lot from him. And so now to get to work with him again, in such a, the movies are kind of siblings in a way, but Sinister is extremely dark. There's just like a darkness to that movie. And this, while being incredibly terrifying, has a tremendous amount of love in it. And it's less cynical, and you're watching this brother and sister look after each other in a malevolent world and save each other, which is, I said to him when I first read it, when he first sent the script, I was like, listen, I'm so excited that you're sending me something that I want to say yes, but he was telling me that the character he wanted me to play, and I was like, I'm never going to want to play that part, just so you know. I'll read the script, but I'm never going to play that part. Yeah. But then I read it, and I thought it was so well written, and so well made. I mean, it was just well conceived, and I thought, well, maybe it is time to play a villain. I normally never felt inclined. I just didn't want to invite that kind of energy into my imagination. I just didn't want to. But then I thought, with Scott, he'll do it really well. It'll be worth it.
It's funny you say that, because I was like, I've been reading this narrative that you were hesitant to play a villain, and now we've kind of seen you do Arthur Harrow and now the Grabber kind of back to back. So where are you with kind of playing those types of roles now?
I did Black Phone first, and so that was my first villain role, and then after Black Phone, they offered me the Marvel thing, and it seemed like, well, I guess maybe this is this chapter of my life. But Arthur Harrow's not really a villain the way the Grabber is. Arthur Harrow's more what I would call an antagonist. I mean, he's against the hero, but he still thinks he's a good person. He has a certain logic that you can follow. The Grabber is just evil incarnate. He's just some disgusting id from the universe. So that was more challenging.
The masks are so creepy.
Super creepy. I knew when I saw the mask, I was like, oh, this movie's going to work. This is going to be great.
100%. By the way, do you think Arthur Harrow is dead?
He doesn't feel dead to me. That's all I can say.
Right? I feel that way too.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's seen better days, but I'd be surprised if he goes down. With that movie, you're never sure what's happening in somebody's imagination and what's really happening anyway, so.
My last question for you, and I kind of got to this in like an IMDb trivia way, is that you did this campaign in like 2018 to do a Star Wars movie. And I'm just like, who at Lucasfilm is denying Ethan Hawke a Star Wars role? How do we make this happen?
Isn't it amazing? I made a hard public pitch.
Right?
And, I know, and I see all these great people and these things. I could have played that part. I could have played that part. I guess somebody up there doesn't like me.
That cannot be true.
I think they've got something. What I make myself feel better is I think they've got something really good in mind.
I think such. It's like we're not going to waste him on just like some side character that comes in and out. We want
exactly. I want something really good, but I am enjoying the new Obi-Wan series.
It's really good, God, and I'm enjoying Stranger Things too. You must be so proud.
I'm so proud.
God, thank you so much, Ethan. Such a joy to talk to you as always.
Yeah, my pleasure.